Ryan with Smokin Brothers. Today we're going to talk about donut bread pudding. Now to start, you're going to need 2 Granny Smith's apples and 10 assorted donuts, whether it be fritters, jelly filled, cream filled. The more assorted, the better. Now, what we're going to do is prep the apples and the donuts. We're going to go ahead and cut those up into bite-sized pieces, and on the donuts and bite-sized pieces on the apples. Then you're going to set the apples aside. You're going to put a 1/4 cup of sugar in with the apples and stir that up. And then the rest of the ingredients that we're going to go together with is 6 eggs, 4 cups of milk, a stick of butter, real butter, a teaspoon of salt, and 3 teaspoons of cinnamon. And at the end, you're going to need some caramel topping to go over top of the bread pudding. All right, let's get started. All right, we've already prepped our apples and our donuts. We're going to take the apple sugar, throw it over top. Then we're going to go ahead and mix that up. Now you can use a spoon if you want. I like using my hands just because it seems like it gets a better mix. And once you get that nice and mixed up, you're going to set that to the side. All right. Now we're going to set that to the side, and we're going to start the next step, which is the pudding part of the ingredients. All right, now we set that mixture aside. We're going to start with eggs. We need 6 total. Already have 5 in the bowl. We're going to go ahead and get that whisked up together real good. We're going to go ahead and add the 3 teaspoons of cinnamon. Whisk that together real good. Now we're going to go ahead and add the 4 cups of milk. Whisk that all together with the eggs and the cinnamon real good. And now we're going to add a 1/2 cup at a time the sugar. And you're going to have a total of 1.5 cups in this mixture. Mix it up and drop another 1/2 cup in. Mix that up. We're going to go ahead and put the last 1/2 cup of sugar in. And now, while this is doing it, that stick of butter needs to be softening and melting. Mix that in. Now take your butter and pour that into the mixture. That's 1 whole stick. Go ahead and get all the butter down in there. Mix that up real good. Now this is where you can add a pinch of salt if you want to. I don't like to add salt, but the recipe does call for it. All right, once you get that all good and mixed together, you're going to bring back the apples and the donuts. And you're just going to pour that mixture right over top of it. Try to get it as even as possible. Just go around the whole mixture. Just pour it in. And once you get to a certain point, you just go right to the center. Now there's 2 steps that you can do after that step. The first thing you want to do is you're going to press the donuts and the apples all down inside the mixture really good. Get it nice, good, and soaked in there. Now this is your choice. If you're running ahead of time, you can throw it in the refrigerator and let it cool in the refrigerator for about 4 hours. But what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and put it right on the grill. Now we've had our grill warming up to 325. We're going to set this right on the grill. All right, we're going to place this on a grill that I've had at 325. We're going to go ahead and open up the lid, slide it in, and then we're going to set a timer for 1.5 hours and come back. All right, now it's time to go ahead and pull our bread pudding off. And then we're also going to go ahead and put the salted caramel on the grill while the bread pudding is resting. Go ahead and let Cliff grab that. We're gonna pop the top of our caramel. We're gonna set the jar right on there. Grill's still at 325. It's just gonna liquefy that caramel really good. And we're gonna let the bread pudding sit inside. All right, we just went and got the caramel off the grill. The bread pudding's been resting for a little bit, so now we're just gonna pour that over top. And just fill in the cracks where you see them. You don't necessarily have to use all the caramel topping, but everyone loves caramel. All right. Then now we're ready to eat. I'm gonna go ahead and have my buddy Cliff come back in, and we're gonna make him the guinea pig and try this bread pudding out. There you go. Now be careful, Cliff, it's very warm. I'm gonna go ahead and get me some as well. And now, you know how to make donut bread pudding on the Smokin Brothers Barbecue Grill. Thank you for tuning in, and from our family to your family, have a great barbecue day.